online education isn't like regular education moved online, right? It actually has a different character. And there's something that we need to acknowledge about what sitting in front of a computer and trying to interact with other people is like, right? Sometimes it's fine to just have a conversation on Zoom. Although, when you're doing it 8 hours a day, it starts to get old, right? One of the things I wanted to share was all the different ways you can diversify that classroom experience through the online tools. And while Zoom is a great one, it's not the only one. And there's so many other different things that students can be doing. I feel incredibly privileged to be in the position that I'm in, and during this shift, because as we all had to rapidly transform our lives to online format, I had already been studying how to do this with a summer online teaching workshop, preparing to teach one of the courses that I'm currently teaching online in the summer. So I'd already been actually modeling out the course I was teaching to think about how it would make for an online class. Now, needless to say, it's very difficult to keep people's attention when they're staring into a computer screen for 3.5 hours. And, even in a regular seminar room, students are kind of checking out from time to time and then coming back in. And, we all know that happens a lot more when we're on Zoom. It means that students aren't necessarily checked in during the class, right? And so one of the things I decided to share with my own department was the way in which I had divided up my class time for my summer online class, because I'd done this exercise where we had to give a module, which was in my case a week's worth of class, and how were the students going to be spending that time, and just sort of reminded everybody that the idea is it's supposed to be 4 hours of class time and 8 hours of homework time, and that you want to diversify the activities that people do, right? So you don't necessarily want to spend 3.5 hours with your students on Zoom every week, right? That you can actually have a Zoom check-in, but give them other activities, or the breakout rooms or things like that, to get them engaged with each other in ways that are different from what you might see in a classroom environment, right? So all the technology has managed miraculously to hold up, but nevertheless, I think it's great to have different ways to interface and different means to promote student engagement.